Gonna try the Goronong Habanero. I know absolutely nothing about this, so I'm just gonna eat it. I'm noticing little to no flavor. It's a very strange pepper. I can't really say that I like it, but I can't really say that I dislike it because it doesn't really taste like anything. It does have heat, mainly on the tongue. A little bit of a glow in the back of the throat, but nothing too intense. There's a sharp stinging on the tip of the tongue. That's really all I'm getting out of this. I was hoping for like a citrusy, sweet, spicy pepper, but all I'm getting is heat. I'm not really noticing any flavor. Maybe a little bit of aftertaste, but still not enough to really pinpoint any actual flavor. I have no idea how to explain this one. I'm at a loss for words. As far as habaneros go, it seems like very tame. It's causing me to salivate and drain in the sinuses as per usual. But yeah, as far as like heat goes, it's really not that bad. Like, I've had way more intense habaneros than this. It does kind of get into all your teeth. The just like pieces of the pepper. But yeah, that's a really odd. That's a really odd experience for me. I've never had a pepper that has zero flavor. Probably make a pretty good powder though. Or since there's not really any flavor, it'd probably be good to like heat up a more mild sauce. Yeah, that's so strange. That's baffling. Like usually there's at least a muted flavor or some sort of flavor that's like usually there. But I'm not getting anything. Still pretty stingy on the tongue. It's a little bit less heat than it was earlier, but it wasn't really much to start out with, like in comparison to like a habanero. Excuse me, getting the burps. Yeah, it's very odd. Some of the heat's kind of lingering. It's traveling over the side of the tongue. Got a few stubborn pepper pieces that don't want to come out. But yeah, I think we're starting to go down in heat to where I might be getting a slight ear burn. Oddly enough, like it's not even a hot pepper. Usually I only get these from like really, really hot peppers. But I think there's a little bit of an ear burn going on. It's not very intense, like it's subtle. And it wasn't there before. I think it's because the heat's kind of spreading to other areas right now. And like, it's not very intense on any of those areas, so it's kind of weird that I would have an ear burn. Like I said, it's not even as hot as like your typical habanero. It's really like mild. It still has that like sharp stinging pain, but it's not hot. But there's a weird ear burn, and it's like after it travels towards the back of the tongue. It's not even up front, like it happens later. That's really weird. This pepper is an enigma to me. I can't figure it out. This is so odd. A bunch of new sensations for me. Like I've never had an after ear burn. It's odd. I've never had a pepper that doesn't taste like anything. And I think this is possibly my first habanero that isn't either like no heat or hot as like your typical hab or hotter. But it's kind of in the middle somewhere. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a really, really, really strange pepper. Excuse me. Well, the heat in the mouth is going down, and I believe the ear burn is pretty much gone at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and call the video. Thanks for watching.